Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and I am Tanya Malik from Sridhan.
Hi, I'm Anusha from GirlUpArzoo, an initiative taken by NIFT New Delhi.
When we talk about sexual assault, one of the most important factors that we always tend to misunderstand is consent.
We live in a society where women are taught to be pure, sexually virtuous, whereas a man's sexuality is applauded, and we don't realize the imbalance that it creates. Do you know why a woman's no is not taken seriously?
It is because we have created an environment where a woman does not have the right to say yes.
And yes alone means consent.
But you do not have to take our word for this. Let's look at how law defines consent. Law says that consent means an voluntary agreement when the woman, by words, gestures, or any form of verbal or non-verbal communication, communicates willingness to participate in the specific sexual act. That means when a woman willingly, without leaving any room of doubt, conveys her willingness to participate in a specific act. So to say, law says that a lack of no does not mean consent, which means that consent is only when a woman says yes.
But how can that happen? How can you or I say yes when we're made to feel ashamed or guilty of our own sexuality?
Law also says that if a woman doesn't physically resist an act, the lack of a physical resistance cannot be taken as consent, which means her silence is not consent.
Isn't that what we're taught? Women are shy, polite. We don't ever speak up. Or do we?
Her clothes are not consent. If she consents to one sexual act, it does not mean consent to another act.
That means that if she kissed you, that does not consent for sex.
The Criminal Law Amendment Bill 2019, which makes the offence of rape gender neutral, is yet to pass.
Does this mean that we can acknowledge the violence against women but dismiss the same against other genders?
What this means is, it is all the more important for us to teach how to ask for consent, how to respect consent, and for all of us to learn how to value humanity over gender. So now, while we may understand what consent means, do we understand what it takes to create an environment of active consent?